this building, there are over 2,500 human brains.
As far as I can tell, the brain bank has been around since the 1980s. It was started by a few doctors here at the University of Michigan. It has evolved ever since then. This is what a brain looks like once we've sectioned it. If we do an autopsy, we find that the left hemisphere or the right hemisphere has more pathology, then we can change that up. In this case, this is a high likelihood AD. This area right here is actually the hippocampus. It's a little distorted because it's frozen, it's turned on its side, but you can still see that there's hippocampus there. This is where the ventricle has started to open up. So what that means is that this brain has probably got some atrophy, of course, because it's a high likelihood AD. You can't really tell age by the brain. The majority of our cases are going to be somewhere in the 70s to 90s range when it comes to AD. Obviously, one of the very important cases for us to get is the rarer early onset AD, which are very tragic. We've seen cases of early onset AD as young as 30 years old, and then even death. People who gain AD in their 70s, 80s, 90s, that's late onset. Anybody under 65 is considered early onset. Disease mechanism may be different, we don't know. This is also a fascinating area, is the cerebellum. This gray matter here is what we call the dentate nucleus, a series of gray matter structures that are visible. This is heavily involved in movement. So a lot of movement disorders have a dysfunction of the cerebellum.
So if there's one message you could give to the world about the brain bank or about donating a brain, what would your message be?
My message would be is if you're interested in donation, you can contact us, whether you think you're eligible or not, and we will figure out whether you're eligible. And we try to make exception for cases if we can. In our opinion, brain donation is one of the greatest gifts you can give research. It is vital for future research and cure discovery to have this autopsy tissue.